that's right, yeah.
Okay, so before we wrap up, does anyone have any other business?
Yes, so have we decided on what we're going to do this year for Christmas?
Yes, we have, and I've already seen the script.
Oh, so it's a final decision then?
Well, maybe not. Katie thinks we maybe can't do it because of social distancing issues.
What were you proposing?
What was the problem with it then?
The nativity scene, Graham.
Can't we space out?
Not really. There's too many characters, Nigel.
Really?
Well, yeah, because you've got shepherds, you've got kings, you've got Mary, you've got the angel of the Lord.
Oh dear, are we giving it a miss then?
Well, I really want to try and do something different this year, Paul, so we spread the characters out a little bit.
Like what?
Well, it might work using Zoom. Ground floor perfumeries.
Really?
No.
I'll be the old bloke with the nurse.
Well, what is it?
You?
Being
Served.
What's that? I never heard of it.
Surely you have.
No.
At least, obviously, Mrs. Slocum having trouble with her.
Thank you, Nigel. So who's going to be who?
Well, I thought Nigel could be Captain Peacock. Graham, he can be Mr. Lucas. We could get Luke involved as Miss Brahms. And as you can quite clearly see, Paul would do very well as Mr. Granger. Then, of course, Mr. Humphreys, well, that'll be Sean.
What's funny? I've never heard of him.
And then John can be Mr. Rumbold. I can do old Mr. Grace. And then we can have Craig playing Mr. Harmon, who used to come on and demonstrate all the products.
What's the plot then?
Well, I suppose we could do a meeting regarding reopening the store after lockdown.
I missed anything?
Nothing of relevance, Paul. Nothing of relevance.
Ground floor perfumery.
Stationery and leather goods.
Wigs and haberdashery.
Kitchenware and food.
Going up. First floor telephones.
Gents ready-made suits.
Shirt, socks, ties, hats.
Underwear and shoes.
Going up. Second floor carpets.
Travel goods and beddings.
Materials and soft furnishings.
Restaurant and teas.
Going down.
So there it is, Peacock. It's going to be tough to get the store back open, but Grace Brothers, like all local shops, needs to see some Christmas trade to be viable in the new year.
Well, it's an ambitious plan, which I'm sure my team can deliver. Shall we invite them onto the floor? I mean, call, sir?
Yes, now they're all gathered in the waiting room, so I will let them in. I hope they can all cope with this new technology.
Mrs. Slocum, are you free?
Captain Peacock, I really must protest being held in the waiting room for so long.
Well, I apologise, but we had to wait for young Mr. Grace to sign off Mr. Rumbold's plan.
I've had a very uncomfortable wait as my pussy jumped off my lap as I logged on, and now I can't find her until we've finished.
Is Mr. Granger with us?
Mr. Granger? Mr. Granger? Granger!
You're muted, Mr. Granger. Turn on your microphone.
Mr. Humphreys, are you free?
I'm free. And I've got my tape measure ready for action.
Well, at least one of us is. Mr. Lucas, are you free?
Yes, I'm free, Captain Peacock.
Is Miss Brahms?
Yes, I'm free, Mr. Rumbold.
Ah, that's good news, Miss Brahms. Shall we meet for a drink later?
Not in our tier 2 world, we won't. But I bet you look better in a mask.
Who else is there?
It's Mr. Harmon. Do you want me to demonstrate the Christmas displays now?
Not yet, Harmon. Well, as we're all here, Mr. Rumbold has got a message for us about the grand store reopening next Monday, just in time to make some Christmas sales.
Thank you, Peacock. Well, the aim of the store is to maintain social distancing.
Good morning, Captain Peacock. Good morning, everybody. I didn't press my button.
Good morning,
Good
Mr.
morning,
Mr. Granger.
Yeah. Yes, we noticed. We thought you'd become an elective mute.
As I was saying, social distancing, and when you cross the floor, you must wear your mask. Have we all brought our masks? Right, then let's try them on so we become familiar.
Goodness me, what are we trying to do? Scare off the customers?
I wanted to share with you my little friend from home.
And I just picked something out of my drawers.
And I got something to impress Miss Brahms.
No, you'll have to do better than that.
Captain Peacock, did I not get the right instructions?
No, Mr. Granger, you've got it right. The rest of you need to get into step.
Mr. Rumpole, don't you know a joke when you see one?
Yes, we've got our happy Christmas set here to wear on the shop floor.
Thank goodness for that.
Is it time for me to share the product demonstrations?
Mr. Harmon, will you be quiet until you are called?
Ah, here's young Mr. Grace to say a few words to you all.
Thank you, everybody. You've all done very well trying to stay safe. In the run-up to Christmas, please visit your local high street and support your local shopkeepers after the worst possible year they could have had. You'll find a friendly face there to wish you all a very happy
Happy Christmas.
Christmas.